tell you where the fish are.
Triple! Get in there!
Tell you where the
That's a
fish
nice
are.
fish.
Yeah, man.
I tell you where the fish are.
Woo!
Make it clear.
Hey everybody, Chris Schaefer of Pautzke Outdoors. Most people think of Alaska as a bucket list kind of a destination, but unfortunately, a lot of people can't come here because it's too expensive. However, right behind me, we're in downtown Anchorage on Ship Creek. Why is Ship Creek special? It's special because it's one of the best urban salmon fisheries on all the planet. Okay, there's a hatchery right up above us that supports a wonderful Coho run and a wonderful Chinook run. We're here during Coho season showing you that, you know what, even though there's snaggers everywhere, even though people are lining fish with good fire cure roe, you can come out here and catch fish right in the mouth, legally, take them home, and have a great time salmon fishing in Alaska without spending a lot of money. Let's show you how to do it.
Locked up, buddy. First couple casts, it's all wrapped up. Good old fire here.
Boom, boom, boom.
All right, out here on Ship Creek, fishing fire cure roe, underneath the float. Just inhaled it, 2 casts. Bob her down.
Bob her down. There we go. This on. This guy.
Look at this. Look at that. Professional right there.
Ship Creek certified.
Professional. You're hired.
Ready to come down.
Right in the mouth. Shoo.
Here we are at Ship Creek this morning. About 3rd cast. Bob her down. What a way to start the morning. Bob her down. Here we go. All right. The one I missed, Mike. Here we are on Ship Creek. We started down below, got one, moved up the creek maybe 50 yards. First cast, got another one.
And we got one fish in the net and another one on.
Well, we might as well double dip them, huh? Might as well double
Hey,
dip them.
what do you think it is?
Hey.
Is it the bait?
Hey, it's got to be that
gotta be the bait, 'cause
Pautzke
nobody else is catching them.
You see what's going on down
Boom.
there. See what is going on down there.
Father and son hooked up on a double. It's been less than an hour and Big Mike is tapped out. He's got his 3. He's done.
Another toad.
Another toad. Get in there. Yeah, boy.
Out here on Ship Creek, just bob her down every cast. Fire cues on fire.
Double down. Trev, you've seen before when we talked about king fishing. We're fishing a lot of spinning glows, sitting on the bottom and catching these fish as they're coming up the channels. These silver salmons, they like to rise off the bottom when the tide comes in. We're fishing just below the surface of the water. You see here, we're just using a 3/8 ounce slip float. We got a little bobber burger up there to kind of hold our float. We can adjust the depths on this. If we want to ride a little deeper, makes it kind of nice. Float, 3/8 ounce float. We just got a little bobber sinker on here. But one thing that kind of remains the same is when we go to bait the hooks, we kind of drop down in size to a 2-aught, but we're still using a snelled hook back here with the bait loop. But we're just going to open it up, run a little bit smaller pieces of eggs. We're going to kind of set it on the back of there, hook it down, just turn our hook right in there. Look at that, it's nice and simple. Got our bait on there. So this weight right here, this little split shot, it's a PSS 3. We can adjust the level of this too. The further that we have away from the bait, when this hits the water, the more natural the bait is going to fall down. The closer we push this down towards our bait, the quicker that bait's going to get down into the fish. And we're just going to float right along. We're minning our lines. We're keeping our line back behind our float. So that right there, folks, That's about the depth that we pick up a lot of our silvers.
I'm on. This is going to be a fun net job with the mud. Look at this.
Float fishing down here in the heart of Anchorage. Look at that, it's not even worth time that way.
Bam!
So this right here, nice fresh looking coho. This is kind of the average fish out of Ship Creek. We get a little bit bigger, it's probably 5-6 pounds. We go all the way up to 12, 13, but just look at it. So one of the most important things when fishing Ship Creek is fishing in accordance with the tides. So we're the second largest high tides in North America, and we have about a 12-hour tidal swing where every 12 hours we have a peak high tide. When those tides start to come in, that's what brings in the large schools of salmon. We generally go down to the creek and begin fishing about 3 hours before the peak of the high tide, and 3 hours after. That's going to give us a 6-hour window when the fishing is going to be the best. Now we're down here today, you know, everyone's enjoying this weather. It's 70 degrees, it's sunny here in Anchorage, Alaska. Whoa, smoking it, smoking it. Oh, daddy. Fast water bobber action right here, bud. Get back here. Get back here. Get back here.
Oof, look at that. Where's it hooked? In the mouth.
He smoked that.
Yeah, boy.
Look at that. Big old head. Daddy's happy now. Right here's a good fish. Good Ship Creek coho, silver salmon. Pautzke's natural fire cure. Hey, look at that. She's full of eggs this afternoon. We're going to make some more eggs.
And proof that with good bait, guess what? They bite it in the mouth.
Woo, back him down. That's right, buddy. Straight to the bottom. Beautiful soul. Another beautiful silver, tapped out, Ship's Creek, epic day.
Breakfast
They
time,
just
baby.
smoked it. You saw that?
Smoked sausage for breakfast.
Come back up.
Today's episode of Pautzke Outdoors comes to you from Anchorage, Alaska. We're at a familiar place with everybody, Ship Creek. Why do people like Ship Creek so much? Well, it is one of the most heavily fished urban salmon fisheries in all of the world. And the reason why it's so good is you can literally park your car, walk right down to the creek, and the only thing you have to contend with are thousands sometimes of other anglers all fishing at the same time. It's one of the rare places where people most of the time get along and have an opportunity to catch silver salmon during the months of July and August. Now remember, the tide changes are pretty dramatic here. These tide changes can be anywhere from 23 to 34 feet depending on the tides. So you'll see people use different techniques when the tide is low, and then other techniques when the tide is high. Now today we came out here with Dustin Slinker of the Bait Shack and fished fire cure eggs below a bobber. We did that because we're trying to hook the fish in the mouth. We're not trying to snag any fish today. And good cured bait is your best opportunity to do so.
Woo! Number 3, baby, right there. All 3 of us got down here. Mike and Mike from Pennsylvania came up, joined us. Hey, we came down here today. Hey, it's not even work call yet, but we just got our smash limits of silver salmon down here, Ship Creek, Anchorage, Alaska. This is what it's about, folks, right here. Yeah!